I was in the Gulf War, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. Joined in 1982 and I got out the last part of 1992. First duty station was Fort Bragg, North Carolina with the 82nd Airborne. A couple of years at Fort Huachuca, 3 years in Germany, and then the last 6 or 7 years of my service I spent at Fort Campbell, Kentucky with the 101st Airborne. The United States Army taught me how to jump out of airplanes, which was a blast.
Yeah.
Put a parachute on our back and said, okay, we're going to fly you up about 500 feet and kick you out the side of the aircraft and let you float to the ground. Jumped out anywhere from 2,000 feet down to 500 feet. I was part of the air assault with Fort Campbell, Kentucky, where you fly up in a helicopter, they throw a rope out the side of the aircraft, and you got to rappel out of the aircraft and onto the ground. Aircraft flies over, you go into a combat zone. They kick you out at 500 feet, which is a tactical jump, and as low as they can drop you. And to get into where it would take you a week to drive in with the vehicles or with other kind of equipment, but the airborne could drop in above. Death from above is what they used to call it in some cases. And we would go down, we'd jump out of the aircraft and have weapons in hand, and was able to fire weapons as we were floating down if we were the first ones out the door. 11 years in the United States Army. You're going to defend this country, friend or foe, domestic and foreign. You're going to fight against that. You're going to fight for the principles of this country, and you're going to follow your commander-in-chief. We need our military. You know, we need the military for this country. I'm the commander of the Honor Guard. We have our people, we have rifles there that'll shoot the 21-gun salute. We have the flags out there. Hopefully we have, you know, all the flags, the U.S. flag, Arizona, POW, and a branch flag of whatever branch they were in. We have a certain program that we go through. Once taps is played, then myself and the Sergeant at Arms will take the flag from the casket and we will fold it in the proper manner. And then I go as commander, I go and I hand the flag and present the flag to the next of kin. And I'm proud to do it. Whether they went into combat or not, it doesn't really matter. They were in service, and it took a phone call away from the President of the United States to send them into combat. And they were ready and prepared to go if necessary. We're just like anybody else off the street. We're folks that are trying to make a living and get through day to day and make a nice living for our families and have friends outside of, you know, family. It'd take me all day to write down everything. The reason I say it would be a good reason to join the military, and I probably still wouldn't hit all the points. You go into the Marine Corps, whether you go into the Navy, whichever branch of service that you so choose to go into. So many jobs that you can go into throughout the military. that relates and carries on to the outside world, to the civilian world. And if you're one of those people out there or young people that, want to learn something different, it is a different culture, it's a different way of life, but it doesn't take a person very long to adapt to that way of life, or at least it didn't for me. There's so many opportunities, way better opportunities now today than what there was when I was in service. The training is phenomenal. Robert Lane, United States Army, Sergeant E5.